Hey, welcome back people, episode 11, the diary, react, read along. We're back in the 90s, I'm 15. Welcome everyone. I'm a little bit behind on my schedule. I usually would probably film this diary video or a couple of diary videos on Monday. It's now Wednesday. I've had a few blips, I suppose. I don't know. I felt like hiding away under my duvet for a couple of days. I mean, greasy hair, new edition. But oh look, I've got like a proper. See, it is really early in the morning and I've not long woken up, and I obviously didn't see the benefit in actually making myself look presentable, normal, normal, for making a little video on the tube of you. But I hope the four of you don't mind that I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. It's been a troubling weekend. It's been a weird one. We're all sort of like trying to, I suppose, cooperate with the government and sort of slowly ease out of lockdown and back to normal life to a degree. But it feels a bit weird. It feels a bit scary, daunting, liberating. Everything really. It's not just the. I think I suppose there are some people that feel like it, but for me, it's not as clear cut. It's just like, yay, we're back to normal. Of course, we want this all gone. No one wants this to stick around. No one wants to stay indoors because of some mad, bloody virus taking over the world. But also on the flip, it's been 7 weeks of isolation, and I guess I feel safe in here. And I suppose, like, I think I've touched on with you all sort of briefly, like, you know, I have my own sort of mental health struggles, as does a lot of people, really, if they really look at themselves, I suppose. And, you know, it's been a difficult end of last year, or the whole of last year for me, and quite a sort of a dark, tricky start to this year. I mean, I never thought for 1 minute. I think like making videos and stuff like that, it's always something I've been interested in wanting to do, and sort of, I suppose I'm quite like, I like talking. I know I'm not talking to anyone right now. I'm talking to a camera in front of me with a ring light around it, but I suppose in some way, shape, or form, it feels like I'm still sort of talking to you all, and as if we're in a conversation, and I really like that. I mean, I've got some lovely friends, and I've been in contact with them the whole time, and they've been in contact with me, and I'm so fortunate. But it's also nicer, like, and I suppose in this moment, like now, I suppose everyone sort of discovered things like house party Zoom and like the normal kind of video calling and stuff like that, and I suppose doing this feels a bit like doing that, like in the sense I'm talking to a camera and expressing myself and stuff. And so I finally thought it all sort of clicked, and then I found this diary, and then I started reading it, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy making these videos. I mean, I don't suppose for 1 minute more than my very loyal four are gonna watch, and I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I'm enjoying this, and I don't know. I just sort of I enjoy it. I enjoy the creativity. I enjoy letting myself go. I think making these videos lets me forget about the real world for a little while, to a degree, sort of, or even if not forgetting about the real world, talking about the real world with you guys, and sort of seeing what you think and what you feel about this, because this is, you know, to use the quote of the year, this is unprecedented times, and none of us know how to handle or deal with this, or how we go forward. We're sort of being led by government, which great, if they're doing the right things for us. But then, you know, who knows who would have done this better? Who, I mean, it's something that's never really happened to us before in our lifetime, and hopefully, God willing, it never happens again. Um, but yeah, it's a frightening, weird time of adjustment for us all to sort of get through. And, you know, there are some of us that are raring to get back to normal life and are literally chomping at the bit. And there are some of us that are not so ready or raring to go, cautious, nervous. I don't know. Like, it's just, it's mad. Like I've said before, I think I work in a restaurant with my brother and sister, and one of my good friends, Charlotte. Um, and at the moment, in the phases of exiting lockdown, we're not looking like we could go back to work until maybe July at the July at the earliest. Um, so that's, I mean, on the good, I get to make some more videos freely, yay. Which I'm still going to do even when I'm back at work, I think. I'm going to try and hope to. I mean, I'm not the greatest with a schedule. I've proven that this week. But I have got some really cool things I'm working on with some of my squad, my friends. Sort of a weekly news roundup of our lives and us in lockdown and sort of just, and even if it's something to do with lockdown, it's just the things that we do normally that we would do when we were at home or stuff like that, but it's just because we are at home, it's just more of a thing. And hopefully I've got, Debbie's already sent me her video over, so I've already got Debbie's video. And then I've got to do this promo for that on Instagram and stuff like that. And I'm really looking forward to it because I think it'll just be fun. I think it'll be funny. And for me, just like getting my friends together in video to talk about what they're doing and stuff. And it's just, I suppose, one of the things, as well as sort of, I suppose there's an egotistical thing about talking on the camera and talking about yourself, I suppose. But I'm not really doing it for that. I think it's just that shared experience of, well, mostly did this so that the people who know me like really well will be like, oh my god, that's what you were like when you were 15 from your 15-year-old diary. And for me, same reaction because it feels so long ago now. It feels like a separate lifetime to sort of revisit this diary and sort of go over things that affected me, helped me become the person I am today, I suppose. And just reflecting on those people that were once really, really present in my life that perhaps are not so much now, and perhaps on a more minor level. Some people I'm still sort of aware of, and we talk and stuff. Like I still talk to Emma, and I still consider Emma, I suppose, to be one of those people that probably knows me intrinsically inside and out. Like, even though it's been years since we've really probably hung out or done things as close together, I still, I suppose, in friendships look to replicate that feeling I suppose I had with Emma as a really sort of natural forming relationship and friendship when we were like sort of younger and growing and moulding together. And we all have lots of those friends, and a lot of them may fall by the wayside, and you sort of gain new life experience, new friends, new attitudes, new outlooks. And I always think like life just got in the way of myself and Emma, little blips, little things that happen to people and stuff that are just not that interesting. But like at the end of the day, Emma is still Emma and I'm still me. And you know, I still see sort of like Andrew from the diary around her, not to talk to as such, and that sort of Lisa. I haven't seen Lisa for years, to be honest. She still lives around the same sort of area. I just haven't bumped into her or seen her. And you know, we were kids then. We're like grown-ups now. Then things have changed. She's got kids. People are different. But yeah, most of all, I just think that this has made me very grateful for the life I do have, and in these difficult times, I suppose everyone's sort of reflecting, looking forward, mulling over things. And I would say, like, don't get too stuck in the past. That has clearly happened. And I think, if anything, this pandemic, this moment shows us that, you know, for some, unfortunately, tragically, life is really short and you don't see that ending and see that coming to that point. And for the rest of us, I suppose, like, it's that cliche of teaching us to live, to sort of embrace the moment. And because if you told me 6 months ago, like, oh, 2020, you're going to spend most of the year locked inside, there's going to be a pandemic, you won't be able to see your dad, you won't be able to give him a hug, and or your friends, or anything like that, I would have thought you were tripping, you were mad. But here we are. And I think I've ramped up, because in my head this morning I thought, do you know what, I'm going to make sure the videos are a bit shorter, because I feel like a 12-hour video, people are just going to get bored. But I realised I'm already 9 minutes in, and I thought this morning I'd probably do a 10-minute video. So we're aiming for 20. We're aiming for 20. I'll be good. Maybe I'll edit, maybe I won't. So anyway, yes, if you would like to hit that little subscribe and little bell button up here somewhere, that would be gorgeous, and that will let you know when I upload, and you can just not lose me in the maze of YouTube. Thanks. And then if you would like to click the like button down here somewhere, that would be wonderful. I very much appreciate it. And you know, the algorithm. But yeah, so thank you for liking, subscribing, and all of those wonderful things that keep us in contact. And yeah, I will link all my social medias down below. So please do give me a follow on there. Let's be pals everywhere. That'll be fun. Yes, on to the diary. We are racing into May the 12th, which is a Monday. Back to school today. It was only me, Steph, and Laura in the class today. Oh no, we've got some news, kids. Lisa dumped me. Lisa dumped me this morning. My dad came home from work early this evening. His chest was hurting him, so he went to the doctor's. Then Paul Barnes, that was one of my friend's dads, took him to the hospital. it is 11:23 p.m. and he still isn't back. But I'm sure he's alright though. Apart from that, nothing has happened. Emma's on holiday. Tuesday, May the 13th. Today I got 2 merits for perfecting the backstroke. All that. I liked the backstroke. That's the only thing I like about swimming is swimming on my back backwards. I found that easier than anything apparently. And I did, yeah. I still revert to that's my go-to move. Dad had to stay in hospital last night. He's staying in tonight. My mum is going to visit him tomorrow. Saw Andrew and Lisa because Lisa knocked and Andrew just came over. Cash. It was good to have a chat with him. I'm a bit worried and panicked because I have maths tomorrow. Not about my dad, obviously, but because I've got maths tomorrow. Also, class will be disrupted because Chris will be back tomorrow. Oh, Chris was a twat. I hope not. Things were going so nicely without him. Anyway, Steph's back tomorrow, so that's good. Oh, Chris was a... Wednesday, May the 14th. Today was horrible. Chris was back because he would sort of like pick on me and bully me, and at the time I let that happen. Was back at school today. He called me a walrus. I fucking hated that. I was fat at the time and I just literally took that to heart. I went around thinking, oh my god, I look like a walrus. Nothing wrong with looking like a walrus now. I'm all into it. If I would be a walrus, big teeth, a big blah, 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 blah. So be it. If I'm a walrus, bitch. I want to be in a different group from him because we're in different year groups. I hate him. Laura's off next Friday. I don't want to be alone with Chris and Jodie. They will make my life hell. So I won't. I want next Friday off. I hate school. I really do. I'm beginning to hate school. Like maths won't. Oh. I'm really beginning to hate school life. Maths went not too bad. Laura, my sister, might be joining my school. Hurrah! Hurrah! Thursday, May the 15th. Today I had my BCG skin test at Wilderness School. It didn't hurt. I'll be having my BCG probably next Thursday. Maths wasn't bad today either. I always panic about it, and I did. But in the end, I managed to do okay. Went up the town with Andrew, went up Lisa's house. Andrew was up there. Dad came out of hospital today. It turns out Dad doesn't have a heart condition. Thank Jesus for that. Thank goodness, bought Big Magazine. What is Big Magazine? I have a vague recollection of Big Magazine, but what is it? Because I'm always bloody buying it in this diary. I need to Google that. Apart from that, nothing happened. Moving on to May the 16th, which is a Friday. Today I had a bit of a depressing day at school, but we won't go into that. Oh, well, that would have helped if you'd done that, actually, James, for this point. In fact, that in the future that I'd be making a diary and reading through my own diary. A video and reading through my own diary, or other words that make sense in that order. And there was a message. The message, I literally think I may have had a mini stroke during the night. I'm sorry, kids. I have lost the ability to read my terrible handwriting even more so than normal, because it has been since last Monday. Last Monday was the last time I did a video like this. That's how terrible and lazy I've been. There was a massive thunderstorm. I got TV Hits magazine. Okay, I'm sure it was just TV Guide. Bragging about that. Today I bought Savoy and chips. I like to peel off the skin off the Savoy so you get the fluffy bit rather than eating like the shiny bit. Sometimes I eat shiny bit, but I mean you can eat shiny bit skin, but I like to peel the skin off. My mum always told me to do that. And Mum gave me extra money. I added it to my babysitting money. I'm a goddamn millionaire, kids. Now I have 10 whole pounds. I'm going to the cinema tomorrow. Oh, Lord, this is when Emma and I started going to Bromley in the evening. We were allowed to go to Bromley in the evening to go to the cinema. I think we thought we were being more outrageously cool than we were. And that was like going out for us at that point in life when we were allowed to go to the cinema in Bromley on our own without adults. Good Lord. Emma came back today. She bought me a box of fudge. Thanks, Emma. And a postcard thing. I flirted with Lisa today. Oh, James, you don't know. Why are you doing it? You don't even mean it. I flirted with Lisa today. I think I might stop flirting now. What? I can't be bothered. I like feeling free. Fair enough, James. Fair enough. You feel free, darling. May the 17th, which is Saturday. Today was hot and humid. Like yesterday, but no thunderstorms tonight. Today I went to Bromley with Emma, and Andrew came along as well. We went to the cinema and saw a film called The Relic. It was a horror. I loved that film. I really did. There's a TV series based on that, I think, called The Relic Hunter. I didn't watch that. I liked the film. The film was good. 15-year-old me really, really enjoyed the film. It's good. What? Hey, what? Huh? It was horror. It's good. Lisa wrote a letter to Andrew saying she didn't want to be friends with him. They'll be okay. That wasn't concerned by that, obviously. They'll be okay by Monday. Of course. Went up the town, got chips with Emma, Nick and Andrew, watched the film while you were sleeping on video. It's a good film. I do not have any recollection of that film whatsoever. We don't know what goes on in it. Everyone knows what happens on, what's it called? While you were sleeping. Oh, I was thinking of Sleepless in Seattle. I definitely haven't seen that film. While you were sleeping. Oh, another one I'm going to Google. I don't think... I don't know. Sunday, May the 18th. And this will be our last day. And I managed to film under 20 minutes. It's only going to be like 16 minutes. Oh my god, this is the first time this ever happened, I think. Today was an okay day. Spent most of the day over Emma's house. We watched a video. Andrew and Lisa have made up. Well, thank God. Order is restored. Then Lisa found out that he lied about something. She called him a liar. Then they stressed. Then I suppose they made up. Then he sort of stressed with me and Emma, but I suppose it'd be all right in the end. Okay. Mum and Dad bought 3 outdoor games. They bought me a pine shelf. Well, Pat Paul, that was a random purchase for us all. I got a pine shelf. I do actually remember that pine shelf. Fond reflections of my pine shelf. See how I spoilt as a kid, guys? Pine shelves. Who got that? Who got that? Well, on that lovely note of Pat and Paul's generosity of 3 outdoor games and a pine shelf, I've just got a little chill over myself. It's really cold. I don't know why. It's got really dark in the house. I've got for the ring light. I mean, I must look like I'm in an abandoned living room somewhere, and I don't know where I am. But yes, so today is going to be an interesting day. It's Wednesday and the rules of lockdown have been relaxed. We're allowed to exercise as much as we want, drive wherever we want, infect anybody that we want, it seems. I don't really know. It's all a bit up in the air. Common sense, which means that I will just not go near people to make sure that they don't get the little COVID. But yes, please be careful out there. Try and follow the rules as much as you can. I know they're a little bit confusing, but I guess they just want us to be safe, to be able to see each other a bit more so we don't go mad, but also see each other exercise with caution and not keep that 2 meters distance unless they're from your household. But anyway, I'm not suddenly turning into Matt Hancock and give you a lecture on the guidelines because I'm just as confused as the rest of you. But yes, if you did enjoy the video, I will be doing another video soon when I get my butt into gear and film more regularly. But yeah, please, in the meantime, whilst you wait for another video, and as I said, there's something coming up at the weekend, my new newsly weekly roundup with the squad. The squad, you pretentious bitch, James. Your friends that you're making do this for you. And they are, because they're lovely. Thank you. Yeah, so that should be interesting. Hopefully it won't be a complete pile of poo. Yep. So I love you all lots. Thank you for bearing with me joining this video. I'm just up to 20 minutes, so I'm reading away. It's amazing to go from nothing to blah. Yeah, so please click subscribe, the little bell button, ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, to know what I'm doing, and the little like button down there, not behind my head, but down there in front of you. There. Click that, please. That would be wonderful. And yeah, I'll click your like buttons and check out your videos and stuff, because the rabbit hole of YouTube is the thing that keeps me well in this day and age. And I was watching about planets and conspiracy theories and Mandela effects yesterday. I love all of that. I want to do a video on Mandela and conspiracies and stuff, but there's so many. I wouldn't want to like oversaturate and make you think like, oh, just copy someone else. I just because I don't think there's many conspiracies or Mandelas that someone already hasn't done a video about. But if you'd like to see something like that, I would love it, because I love that stuff. Love it. So if you would like to see a video like that, let me know in the comments below. Please do comment. I love getting comments. I only get like 1 or 2 every 4 or 5 weeks, but I cherish them and I answer back. And you know, let's all just connect and chat and swap our socials and other crazy stuff. But yeah, so please, it would be lovely if you could click all the likes and subscribes and the bells and the other things and all the complex things, and then YouTube's Studio will let me know how I'm doing. Thanks. Yeah, so take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day, week, month, year, life, eternity, and I will see you for another diary video. Maybe another diary video this week. Who knows? I won't promise, because I'm not good at the old filming and uploading. It's just me single on the sofa going blah 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 blah. Still feels like it's a thing. But anyway, yeah, I will see you all very, 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 very soon. Take care, love you lots, virtual hugs, and maybe see you in person sooner than we think, because we might be able to see each other soon. Brilliant, hurrah! Bye!